Okay, chapter 4. What happens next? Okay, I awoke with my eyes fixed on the ceiling wallpaper. A sense of dread lingered from a nightmare I no longer remembered. How many more times would I see this apartment before I returned to my own world, or before something even happened to me? I got ready for the day and tried to shake off those thoughts. Yo ding dong, what's up? Yo Sebastian, hat's back on. And right on the minute, you show up at this time every day like clockwork. Clocks are reliable, and reliable is good. Got something for yous. It's an envelope from the facility. Okay, these are the results of the test Anna ran on my blood. Even though she's dead. She must have sent this before she was murdered. Yeah. Nah, no use thinking about that though. Maybe the test results will be able to help us. Let's see. Remarkable similarities in genetic makeup, particularly the brain structure. Aha. I suppose this isn't the only reason you're here. What's up? Let's not keep waiting. Okay, we're off somewhere else now. Okay, we skip this. Skip ahead. Yo, Maverick, wait up. He stopped and waited for a few seconds. What do you want from me? Do you have something against humans in general, or is it just Reza and me? Do you think you're superior to us because of your wings, teeth and claws, your fire? Or is it just jealousy or projected hate? I know the first day I met you, you were all hung up on the people paying attention to us because we're human. I can assure you, there's nothing about us to be jealous about. Our world is a wasteland. He closed the door before he turned back around to face me. You're really playing that innocent role, aren't you? Now you're offering yourself as a bargaining chip for Reza. At this rate, even I might start to believe you if I didn't have a reason not to. If I were with Reza, it would have been much easier for me to pull a gun on you too, the day you were shot, but I didn't even bring one when I came through the portal. Plausible deniability, or as we like to say, good cop, bad cop. If Reza's plan fails, you and the rest of humanity can disavow Reza's actions as his own and still go through with the trade as agreed, and Reza will be dealt with, however. Yet if Reza's plan succeeds, you will have given us nothing and still have gained what you wanted. If Reza got away, you'd still have me though. If your world is a wasteland, don't you think losing you is a price they would gladly pay? Maverick's words made me think, did I really have the complete picture before I stepped through the portal? I guess that would explain why I got the job in the first place. Besides, Reza only stole the things humanity wants, so he's clearly not doing this for himself. His actions only started after that confrontation with you though. Maybe none of this was planned. Don't be stupid. Do you think I've forgotten about the secret message he sent you? I still don't know what he would have told me that day if you hadn't interrupted us. He wanted to discuss his plans with you. Only after I found out that the secret message he sent to you did I realise that all the messages sent back and forth between the portals could have been similar, even before your arrival. When the police searched Reza's apartment, of course none of those older letters could be found. They didn't have any secret messages though. Is that right? Not that I knew of anyway. When he sent me the secret message, I initially had no idea how to read it. But you knew it was a secret message? Yep. But that's not true for the messages he sent before you came through the portal? I don't think so. Maybe those messages weren't intended for you then. We're not that different, you know. What are you talking about? I reached into my pocket. I still have that. I don't know how long it's been. I pulled out the wrinkled piece of paper and showed it to him. According to these test results, humans and dragons show remarkable similarities for different species from different evolutionary lines and completely different worlds. What do you think I care? It wouldn't make a damn difference to me if other dragons came through the portal instead of humans. I was the only one who followed Reza and knew something was off, but all of my concerns were swept away in the wind. It was never about you being humans, it's about my people not hearing my pleas, and the leniency they were willing to show you, all in the name of fostering this diplomatic relationship. But you two came here and strutted around like you owned the place as you tore my home apart. The blood of those who died is on the hands of everyone who allowed this to happen. Wow, if they had listened to me in the first place, maybe I'd have caught Reza the day I was wounded, and things would look very different now. I agree. Then why do you blame me for suspecting you? All this time I've just been helping the police. And so have I. Maybe they'll finally catch Reza and we'll see how all of this turns out. Wait a minute, you had Anna perform these tests for you? It was more the other way around. She was the one who wanted to study my blood. Suddenly, I'm not surprised that you had these tests done. She can be ruthless when she wants something. What did she do to get your blood? She asked nicely. Yeah, thinking about that one. Oh my god, evil laugh. Yeah, they've got a bad history, these two. She asked nicely. Nothing else in this world right now could be worth more than samples of your blood, and you just gave them to her. You know what? Maybe I was wrong. Even if humanity and Reza have cooked up a crazy plan, and even if they're willing to sacrifice either of you for their own gain, maybe you really have nothing to do with it. Maybe you're just clueless. It doesn't really matter much. After all, you've got nothing to gain from me if I change my opinion of you. To me, proof is the only thing that really matters, so my feelings on the issue are not important. If you work with the police long enough, you just learn to take things as they are. Maybe with you, I'll have to admit that I was wrong. But I won't ever stop looking for those who are responsible for this, and if I find them, I will show no mercy. Wow, then I had to wait. Bryce and Sebastian were observing the farm now, and if anything new happened, I would be first to know. I spent some time looking around Bryce's office, studying all the material he had gathered about the case, but there wasn't any information that I didn't already know. That was a crazy encounter with Maverick though, wasn't it? After a few hours, phones ring in, picked up. What's up? Okay, we're off to the barn. I've got to handle this carefully, because last time I played it... Yeah, Bryce got killed. And we don't want that to happen. Basically, the house is booby-trapped. And if Bryce goes first, he gets hit by the bomb. And if I go first, I see the bomb, and it doesn't go off. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get to the point. I'll do it. Off we go. Let's go. We made our way to the front door. I took a deep breath and tried to prepare myself for the possibility of facing Reza. So yeah, we're going to it. There's the door. But look down. You got that tripwire, and that's gonna set off the bomb. Dodgy shit. Reza, what is wrong with you, dude? When I looked down at the source of the noise, I saw a taut wire through the gap in the door, hovering over the floor of the entryway. That was a close escape. Pretty close call, you know. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Okay, so let's investigate. So we got the bandage, which goes to Dorian, I think. Visit the witness, PDA would be Remy. And then take the eggs to the hatchery, which would be a Dean, who... We're not doing the Dean this time. Let's visit the witness. Okay, this looks like Lorem's place. Can I help you? You must be Ibsen, is this correct? Yep. I'm working with the police, and I hoped you could answer a few questions. Oh, do you have any news about my roommate? Is this about the noises you heard last night, though? What's going on with your roommate, though? He went missing a few days ago. I already talked to someone from the police about this, but I haven't heard back since. I'm sorry, this is the first I've heard about this. I don't know what's happened to him. He didn't go on vacation, nor did he suddenly decide to visit the next town. I'd know if he did, and he would have told me. Honestly, I find it odd that when someone goes missing, I don't hear back for several days, but when I hear loud banging noises during the night, the police send someone over immediately. I'm sorry, but I don't think I want to talk about this right now. Okay, so Lorem's missing. Bandages, I suppose. I'm not actually sure. I hope this is the right place. Knock, knock, knock. Okay, so this is Dorian. Can I help you? Damien, my bad. Just dropping off this evidence on behalf of the police. From the Reza case, right? I've already read the memo. Okay, here you go. Thanks, I'll get right to it. Yeah, do that. Okay. Thanks for your help. Now that the facility has received the bandage, maybe we'll discover something new. I'll take care of the remaining tasks, so you can take the rest of the day off. I'm sure you have things to do other than helping the police department. No problem. My trip's not supposed to be a vacation after all. Okay, see you next time. Tell him about the missing guy though.